Putting on. Everywhere I go, putting on. Putting on. Everywhere I go, putting on. What you want? Step under the court like 2-3. I was made for the game like Kyrie. Representing for the city, I be.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Houston Rockets. And for Houston, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. And tonight we have two teams who both like to get out in transition, a torrid pace, high octane, call it what you will. Kenny, your nickname, the Jet, comes to mind. Is this exactly the kind of up and down style you liked?
Oh, if you're a guard, this is the type of tempo you want to play at. No one wants to play in the half court if you have speed advantage. And with easy baskets, you get into a rhythm, your jump shot starts falling, everything starts going, and the big man just get rebounds.
Rockets are out of Houston and into an interconference game. Home court advantage goes to the Cavaliers, playing here in Quicken Loans Arena. It's what you've been waiting for. 2K Sports and the NBA present our Wednesday afternoon affair. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. So the Rockets win the tip. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Everly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Motiejunas and Howard, the post pair. And it's Ariza in at the 3 spot.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Both free throws good from Trevor Ariza. Well, and guys, before last season, Trevor Ariza signing a 4-year, $32 million deal with the Rockets. Big free agent get for the team.
And, you know, they wanted to re-sign Chandler Parsons, Kevin, but with his departure, in comes Ariza, and Trevor is a quality replacement. I mean, a terrific wing defender, and he's a nice spot-up shooter as well.
Harden missing again. And even 3-on-3 break. LeBron against Ariza. Love outside. Out to Smith. The tray. Can't hit. And the Rockets take it the other way. Harden outside. There's the pass to Motiejunas. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Motiejunas has got his first 3 points of the game.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Kicks it to LeBron. J.R. Smith on the wing. Irving from long range. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Beverly. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. For Cleveland, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. LeBron with the bucket.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And here's Harden for 3. Cannot hit. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. And Smith with a clear pass. That jam! I mean, just beautiful.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Ariza. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. The drive by LeBron. Smith with a wide open look. Drills it from outside. Smith's got 5 now.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And the Rockets have lost out on some free agent wars the past few years. They have remained competitive, but you wonder what could have been if they landed or kept some of those big names.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. The drive.
And you can sense the momentum really starting to swing their way.
Yeah, they're taking charge here. I mean, there's no question about it, Greg. And the lead, I think, is just going to continue to grow and grow from here. You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And you just look back over the career of LeBron, and you have to say he's an all-time great already. I mean, the numbers are there, the multiple championships, some already calling him the best small forward to ever play the game.
And you just look at LeBron, Clark, in a historical context. Last season, he became the first player since Bill Russell and his Celtics to make it to the NBA Finals 5 consecutive years.
Boy, I tell you what, this says even more about LeBron, that whenever he leaves a team, they miss the playoffs. And no matter what team he's on, they're favorites to win their conference.
Ariza kicks to Howard. Back to Ariza. Feeds it to Beasley. Knocked loose. Will it go? And nothing but air on that one. The Cavaliers leading by 9. The drive by James.
And how about the grasp they had on the game plan for this one?
You know, I know it's early, but I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say we could be headed for a blowout.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and fast.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Smith. Houston also making some changes. Capella's checked in, and it's Brewer in for James Harden. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And slam dunk by Shumpert.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
And there's the 8-second quarter time.
We've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips, but those turnovers could have been avoided. Careless mistakes.
Absolutely. They have got to get a tighter handle on the ball.
Jason Terry, he's checked in for the Rockets.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there. Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shot. Now, here is Irving. Shumpert passes to Irving. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And it's Terry that time on the assist from Corey Brewer. Terry's got his first basket.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Fry, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Ooh, and that dunk had some anger to it. I mean, usually he's content to just go up and get the finish with the soft touch.
Not that time. The big man looked like he had something to prove there.
Well, when it comes to finishing ability, he does have something to prove. He's been known to trick some layups here and there.
Beasley with the steal. From deep three-point range, offensive rebound.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
And the shot is good. The Cavaliers leading by 8. To the right side. And Michael Beasley picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Checking in for the Rockets, KJ Davis.
Here's Dellavedova. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Irving dishes to Fry. Outside jumper. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through. And Dwight Howard, a lightning rod figure around the league, subject to a lot of criticism, but
basketball. This is my passion, on the court.
It's an interesting concept that Dwight has to take something very seriously in order to have fun. He does say he has a burning passion to win a championship. He's been in the finals And this is a guy that's got still a lot to shoot for, he feels, in his career.
It's a great point, Kevin. And the challenge for Dwight is how to balance how serious he is and how passionate he is with having that fun on the court that he's after.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And
Rockets trail by 12. Well, safe to say that J.R. Smith has never been short on confidence, Clark, his entire career.
Yeah, he's always been a guy who could actually play with confidence and back it up. When he's hot from the floor, he can take over games single-handedly.
And for Smith and his confidence, last year, even he said he's on pace to be one of the best shooters the game has ever seen. So obviously not lacking in belief in his ability.
To the paint, here's LeBron, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
And stolen by LeBron. And LeBron with a clear path to the hoop. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the road.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for McDaniels. Rockets trail by 14.
And not sure if I can agree with J.R. Smith's assessment that he'll be one of the greatest shooters of all time, but he's pretty deep into his career at this point. Maybe he's hoping for a Kyle Korver type of career after 30 years of age. For Dwight Howard, guys, there were 2 or 3 seasons in Orlando and L.A. that seemed like one big soap opera. So now, to me, it seems like he's happy and settled, though, here in Houston.
The Cavaliers leading by 12. The drive by James, and he slams that one down.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. Drains the three-pointer. Harden's got himself on the board with 3 there. And it seems, Greg, that, you know, as he was just talking moments ago about Howard finding his niche in Houston, it seems he's more comfortable. Certainly a great legacy of terrific big men for the Rockets. Clark, you know that firsthand. They've had some terrific names over the years.
How about Yao Ming, Kevin? Moses Malone, Elvin Hayes, Hakeem Olajuwon. No greater roster of big men than that one there.
Smith kicks to James. And it's good. Walk through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And that putback about as easy a bucket.
Oh! Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
From past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Well, that's airtight defense. Not much room to get that shot off. After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Irving's checked in, and a switch here also for Houston. Beasley's checked in. Rockets trail by 8. From deep, Harden. The rebound by Kevin Love.
No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals.
From deep. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Beasley with the steal. And stolen by Love. Takes a three. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
And for the Cavs last season, their toughest test would be in the finals against the Warriors. Like every other team, they just couldn't handle the Warriors for a full series. A great run to the finals, and surely they'll want to return there this season.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Iman Shumpert in for J.R. Smith. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Capella's checked in.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
And that one's good. Beverly.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Kept alive.
And you gotta love the effort. I mean, he battles just as hard on the inside as he does on the perimeter.
And the shot is good. And now just a 5-point Cavalier lead.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And a wide open look for Irving. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Irving's got 8.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Cleveland leading by 8. Down low, here's Shumpert. And he goes in for the dunk.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him. And he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Yeah, well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little bit of I thought you were talking about knees, man. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. It's Terry outside. That misses, would have counted had it gone in. And so we conclude the first half.
Kevin with LeBron and another.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny. The Jets. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 23 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 steal. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
Well,
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He has 23 points and the 1 steal.
No idea we'd see a performance like this one today.
The only way to describe it in my vocabulary is dominance.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the center, locking down the middle. Kyrie Irving, an explosive scorer. We all know that. His rate of assists continually dropping over his NBA career. And Greg, does he need to be more of a pure point guard?
You know, he does have the advantage of playing with LeBron James, one of the best playmakers in the league. It's a good fit, I think, at this stage of his career because right now they need him to score the basketball while he continues to improve his point guard skills. Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
James up top. Back to Irving. In the corner, Smith with it. Beyond the arc. The shot is off. Harden with the defensive effort. Rockets trail by 13. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And James throws it down.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Timeout charge.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And it's not often that one of your enforcers is also one of your best three-point shooters, but such is the case with J.R. Smith. Everywhere he's gone, he's played both roles, sometimes to the team's benefit, but others to its detriment.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Beverly wide open. Another miss by Houston.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. Greg on the topic of Smith, you never know what his personality is going to bring to the game, or Clark, even the moment.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Moment to moment, it's an adventure. When the good JR is rolling, he's knocking down threes, playing solid D, creating havoc for the opponent. Bad JR is taking and missing wild shots, going to sleep on defense, and causing problems for his own team.
Yeah.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
The Cavaliers leading by 14. On the wing, Irving. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Harden. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate, Clark.
And, you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games, and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
And the dunk by James.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
And stolen by Love. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And then Smith with the dunk.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
And that one's good. Beverly.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it.
The drive by James. The wide open look for Love. No good on the 3. Rockets trail by 18. Here's Ariza. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
I tell you what, he's lucky on that one that he got away with.
That's how he makes his presence felt.
And we see him do it time and again. He is a special talent.
Sure
hey,
is.
guys, as important as it is to go out and compete, let's not forget the entertainment element of this game. What an unreal finisher.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And the Rockets were a tough team last year, but at times it really felt like a one-man show. Harden carried them so much for so long. You just have to wonder if it wore him out.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Channing Fries checked in for Thompson. Shumpert comes in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. The drive by Shumpert. Smith for three. Rockets with the rebound. And if carrying the team during the regular season or Harden down, Greg, as you were talking about, it didn't show that much in the playoffs. Harden was phenomenal most, if not Clark, all of the postseason.
I would agree with you, but there also were some other guys for Houston that did step up in the postseason. Howard looked as good as he did before all of his injuries, as a case in point.
Now here's Love for the finish, and J.R. Smith with the slam.
Well, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
Terry with it, now guarded by Shumpert. And it's Terry again missing. The Cavaliers leading by 21. The drive by Shumpert. Oh! It's not possible what we just said. Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that.
Can't connect from short range. The Rockets have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. McDaniels kept alive by Houston. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Dellavedova, the pass to Smith. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. It's a pick by Love. And Shumpert kicks to Love. And he gets it to go. Love's got 5 now.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
It's deflected. Got it up. And it would have counted had it. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. The Rockets shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Brewer and Smith, the two rangy forwards. Terry is out there with McDaniels. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
And Channing Frye gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Cleveland on defense. Here's Smith. Mozgov grabs the board.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Terry kicks to McDaniels. The feed now to Capella. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Richard Jefferson. He's checked in for Cleveland. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Jones dishes to Jefferson. Good on the triple.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up. Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of. Excellent, excellent transition passing there, guys. Straight to the hoop.
It's Terry outside. And it's Terry again missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Williams for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And we're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
And it's Terry again missing.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor. Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying him up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor.
Looking to get back on track here, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Boy, last year the Rockets dealt with a lot of injuries. I mean, the front court and post players were hit the hardest. I think almost every Rocket big would end up missing some time.
Houston making some changes. Montejunas is checked in for Smith, and it's Andrew Goudlock in for Brewer. And last season, GA, as you were talking about, the injuries for the Rockets did pile up. Dwight Howard was out. Terrence Jones was out. They missed those guys for multiple games.
Yeah, and that hurt them inside. But also, remember, Beverly goes down right before the playoffs. So, in all, the Rockets had 180 missed games on their roster due to injury. Amazing they stayed so resilient and were able to capture that 2 seed.
Capella, the pass to Goudlock. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Guys, you just can't imagine how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. Man, that was as sweet as honey.
And I was looking over at the opposing bench. They couldn't believe it either.
Elevates and powers in the one-hand.
Textbook.
Yeah, and I'm glad, guys, he doesn't go overboard on that one and get a little too fancy.
The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Goudlock's got 5 points now this quarter. Here's McRae. Cleveland moving it around. Pass to Jones. Wing shot on the way. No luck. The Rockets go the other way with it. Outside Terry. And it's Terry again missing.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
Outside Jefferson. Back to Williams. Wide open. And he drops that one in.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
It's Terry outside. And it's Terry again missing.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Cavaliers.
Looks that way, Steve. And Clark, what an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, they definitely had a huge edge, and that's in their DNA, to push the pace and to apply pressure from an offensive standpoint. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are exactly the kind of games they can play.
That's fun basketball to watch,
too. It sure is. It sure is.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for James. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
On the wing, Shumpert. Terry covering. 5 on the clock. And here's Fry for 3. The offensive rebound. And here is Williams. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage. If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. No good from Fry. And it's Houston's ball. That's a 2 from Smith. No good. Excellent D that time from Jones. The drive by Shumpert. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Often.
Thank you, Kevin.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. LeBron James. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and all. And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports.